We do what we can.
Yeah, I was just gonna make a straw poll.
Here, we're live on Pitt lol too. Then. Alright, Kostokion's in the chat. Got this. Left the room.
He shouldn't have to leave the room.
Molny should leave the room. Molny has to.
Molny's on the team.
Yeah,
He
well,
should join.
Molny should leave and then join last. If he's gonna be last pick. Whoever's last pick should join last. I don't know, it should just be possible to join spectate, or if you give Muggy the password. Fucking. Alright, so we're just waiting to get set up here. Game is mostly all set up. We're going to be casting this with the Small Dog and Zelcor. Small Dog is a guest caster. He's going to be casting some Sunday games for next couple weeks of OLS.
You going?
Yep, that's the Small Dog. Zelcor is here. I'm sure most of you know him. Plays top for Pitt A. Mongellers.
The Mongellers.
Mongellers. About to get started in the champ select here. Looks like both teams are ready. A lot of R's coming out.
Got a nice white power at the end from Molny.
Classic.
A Pitt classic, yeah.
A Pitt classic. Maybe a Molny classic.
So, what kind of bans do you guys expect to be focused here? As
They
you can
always
see,
like
there's already some
target
coming
ban
out.
one guy. Like, that's what a lot of teams do, at least. I don't know, these bans seem kind of random, though.
Drag is a lot.
Yeah, really strange bands coming out. Is Yasuo Diana? I mean, Diana's coming out against Lord of Manatees. I think Simba plays Yasuo and Fizz. Mid lane.
I guess he
Yeah.
has to.
And we're looking at Gragas, Olaf, and Lulu coming out from Ka. Not
Yeah,
really familiar with those bands. Molny on the Lulu, I'm guessing.
Yeah, bit of jungle.
I don't know, I've
target.
never seen Molny play Lulu.
Really? That guy can 1v2 bot lane as Lulu. It's like his only support where he like plays hyper. No, he does it with every support. He just does
Oh
stupid
yeah,
stuff. with
he
every
does have
support.
some games as Lulu in his match history.
Respect
I'm used to
Trist.
seeing him on like Morgana, but maybe he's switched over.
I don't know about the Gragas Olaf bans. That's kind of weird. I guess Pregnancy Risk plays play top lane.
No, I think he's jungle.
Okay.
I'm actually unsure though.
Oh, Rab pulling out the Mordekaiser.
Oh, the team
Yeah.
names are the cold ass
Oh, I
honkies.
didn't update that. Yeah.
That's what Ka stands for. The people who have Ka in their name. That's the cold ass honkies.
Well, that's Honkeys, okay.
And then the other team, I'm not.
Fourth
Oh, they're
stage
fourth
abortion.
stage abortion.
Oh,
Little
okay.
Alright. So he is playing Mord. I mean,
That's
More
actually
Braum,
locked
yeah.
in. Rob
That's a strong bot lane right now.
Rab's Mord, I thought was really bad, was what I heard. This is interesting that he would lock it in here. Wonder if they're feeling up for it.
Well, I don't know much about the players, but just looking at that bot lane, there's a lot of early game pressure. I mean, if Braum hits his Q, they're very, very likely to get a lot of damage down and possibly pick up a kill. We'll have to see if Braum takes that aggressive summoner spell.
I like to see if they're like, they know how to play with Mord on their team. Like, you can't play like you have an AD carry when you have Mord.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
Mord's not like that. You have to like actually play a different style. But I don't know, teams aren't really used to doing that. And Project Anivia picked Anivia, coincidentally.
Huh.
I guess we'll
Yeah,
see him mid.
See the Tristana, Wukong, and Anivia locked in already. There's a lot of late game scaling on that. Wukong, not quite as much. He's good in the late game, but Anivia and Tristana, very easy, very good at turret sieges.
And turtling up. You can't really push into an Anivia. Very difficult. Difficult to tower dive also. I wonder if the dragon is enough, really, to push into this composition. The more dragon.
As of right now, Cold Ass Honkeys only has melee champions, so this is turning out to be a very interesting team comp.
Yeah,
because
I think
there's a
Anivia
lot of,
is like amazing against that team. Like
yeah,
of all melees.
there's a lot of melees versus a lot of ranged for.
I wonder if they'll be able to
pregnancy
pull off the
abortion?
Shen Vi combo here. Alt the Vi while they go in. Oh, the Twitch!
Twitch
The
mid.
Twitch
It's a
mid.
shout-out.
Is it
Shout-out
about to
Beating.
pop off? I mean, honestly, it's not even a bad pick here.
I think it's always a bad pick, but Molney's on Zyra. I actually really like their comp. It's like super good against an all melee diving team, which is like kind of what they have. Like Zyra stops a lot of the dive. Anivia does as well and piles on damage. And then Gangplank is just like, he's just so overpowered. So I think he's really good on any team comp.
Fourth
Is that
stage abortion.
jungle Gangplank?
I don't believe. No. Yeah. No.
I did it in all for one, it didn't go too badly.
Yeah, so who do you guys think's gonna win based off these team comps right now? I honestly am looking a little more in favor of fourth stage abortion, just because it feels like their comps a little more rounded.
Yeah.
I
The
think
cold ass
Avia
honkies have
comps,
like
right?
it seems like they just tunneled. They like wanted to play this comp with like Mord from the very beginning, but it didn't like pan out in their favor
Yeah.
because there's a lot of stuff that's like just counters their dive team.
I'm expecting to win for Cold Ass Honkies anyway. I think their team is so strong. I don't think they've had like a commanding loss yet this season.
Yeah, but I like to see Neil has gotten so ahead every game they played, or Lord of Manatees.
Uh-huh.
So like,
Yeah, he's
Pregnancy
against
Risk's not a
Pregnancy Risk
bad
in the
player.
jungle. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
and I'd like to see how like he handles that. He's normally against like someone who doesn't really play jungle, playing like a Mumu or something. It's like not hard for him to just pressure the map.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Molly.
Just
Ready for
chiming
some
in
great League of
before your
Legends?
game.
Chiming in before the game. Aren't you in
Yeah.
game already? Aren't you loading in currently?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
All right.
Quick interview with one of our players.
Here's a prediction.
Molly, how does
we're
it
gonna,
feel
we're
to
gonna
be in
get
the game
first
right
blood
You're gonna get first blood?
before landing starts. That's my only bold prediction.
Okay.
Alright, well, you should probably go talk to your team then. Tell them how you're gonna get first blood.
I'm about to drag him to that channel right now.
User left your channel.
Okay. Alright,
Good
so
old Molney.
good old money. Always good for a laugh. Alright,
Two of his players have their mics muted.
grab with the exhaust and the Mordekaiser. I think that's definitely a good pickup. Really
Yeah, I
useful
think
in the
that's
bot
pretty
lane.
standard.
Yeah, I think that's better than any other summoners for him.
I guess the only thing, we might see him build like, most people who are like really good at Mord, they just go Rylai's into like AP. Just go like Rylai's Zanyas.
Yeah.
But then I
expect that
see
here.
some people go like Trinity Force still. I don't think it's very good.
And
Trinity gives you utility, but Rylai's is just better and like so much better. Rylai's first.
Like, you ult someone with Rylai's and they're slowed until it goes off. It's pretty crazy.
well, seeing Mord's pick that exhaust, it opens up Dr. Deepballs here to take that ignite and be a little more aggressive in lane. The exhaust is pretty necessary though, looking at, I mean, mainly Wukong. Having the
Yeah.
exhaust to go down as he jumps into the team is going to really help survivability in those team fights.
Yeah, for sure.
I wonder how Simba's going to handle these team fights very well. He doesn't have much peel here, really. You know, most of the team is going to be diving their back line from Cold-Ass Honkeys. You have Vi, Shen, Mordekaiser. They're
Yeah.
all looking to get
He really
in.
doesn't have much help here.
And
Right?
Simba's just all going to be by himself in the back. Maybe have a Braum helping him, but
He gets hit by one
Expect that.
barrel, he's like zoned out of the fight.
yes. So it's going to be interesting how Simba plays these team fights later on. Expecting, you know, just waiting for Anivia to pop out, alter, take her out of the fight early. Getting into loading screen here.
But that's the thing, you ult Anivia and she turns into an egg. Direct counter to Vigar.
Yeah, why doesn't that damage like go past? You know, like if you deal more damage, you'd think it would
Yeah,
damage the egg.
You'd
but
think, but
yeah, they don't do it like that.
I don't know, I
Well-
think it also like that would make Anivia like suck.
Yeah, it would make her
Yeah,
really
it
much less
partially comes
useful.
from the code, you know, since
Yeah.
the target isn't the same
It
target as
replaces,
before.
right? It becomes Egniv.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
becomes a
Totally
basically like
different
a
person.
respawn.
But
Well,
it's
she
not
does
like
become
Zac
Ignivia.
Blobs. Zac Blobs are like minions, but Egnivia is like a new champion.
Yeah.
Because you can TP to Zac Blobs.
Can Tom Catch eat Egniv?
Yeah, I've seen it happen.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
But I actually really like Braum into Tristana just because in those all-in engages, his shield can block so much damage coming from Tristana.
Yeah, if you block them from like stacking up the bomb, cuts a lot of Trist's damage. Oh yeah. Probably introduce the players, I guess.
Got Pregnancy Risk in the jungle up against Lord of Manatees, also in the jungle. These are probably the top players to watch this game. Definitely the highest elo players on each team. We're going to see Ka Rab and Ka Dr. Balls deep in the bot lane versus Code Killer and Molny. I believe that these players are kind of, you know, the potatoes, so to speak, of
Are you
each
calling
team.
Molny a potato?
Well, hey, Molny's a legend, but he's a legendary
Oh my
potato.
goodness.
And we're going to see how the bot lane goes. I think it's going to depend a lot on how these jungle ganks go, like I said before. In the mid lane, we've got Vigar versus Anivia, Project Anivia, and Simba. And Shen and Gangplank in the top lane, DMC Court versus Velociraptor. Kind of unfamiliar with Velociraptor. I know DMC Court is a really good top laner. Normally plays mid, I believe, but has been working on top lane for the OLS this split.
Yeah. It's interesting. I think Shen is like, he's really easy to play in lane, but understanding like his role in the game is a little bit more challenging. And I'm a Shen main, so I'm gonna be judging him harshly.
I feel like for this game, and this might be because I'm a little biased and I'm a support main, but I think for this game the focus is really going to be towards that bot lane. How it plays out with Tristana and Zyra versus that Mordekaiser is going to be really important, and to see how the junglers affect that lane.
Yeah, I think if the Mort doesn't get rolling, this team comp's gonna have a huge problem.
Absolutely, it's going to be all on Veigar at that point to carry.
Yeah.
Which is not
we could see
impossible.
Lord of Manatees if he plays well, which, I mean, it would be surprising. Pregnancy Risk is probably considered here to be the better jungler, but Lord of Manatees has single-handedly carried games for cold ass Honkeys before. On the Vi.
Fairly usual starts here. Braum starting out with the Relic Shield. They're going not with the coin. I do like this choice a little better. She's got those long-range auto attacks, able to get a little bit extra damage off the Spell Thief's Edge. So.
And Molny is known to be pretty aggressive from the support role. He was started out known for his Katarina support, his Galio support. Some interesting champion picks.
Ward taken out.
Yeah, they got the ward. They're looking for these deep wards. Trying to control the red side jungle of the Cold-Ass Honkeys.
Yeah, the invade. Gonna get a little damage down. Deep Balls. Yeah, Dr. Deep Balls.
But nothing's gonna come of that. No
All
one
gonna
does
walk over
anything. In
ward.
classic OLS fashion, nobody does anything. And then someone loses.
Minions have spawned.
The Gangplank did get 1 CS though, so that's pretty much an insurmountable lead in the top lane.
No lane swaps this game. Pretty common. Wonder, we'll see the double jungles, perhaps? Or just a leash from the top laners? That's certainly what we're going to see here.
Yeah, we see Shen tanking, so it's definitely a double jungle there.
Okay.
And oh, so what they did there was they gave Velociraptor the entire Gromp XP, which I don't think they meant to do. But we're gonna pretend they did. And then he should give Wukong all that XP, yeah. That's what they're doing. And he's just not even backing, he's just running the lane because he has Flask. It's an interesting start. I've actually never thought of that, but that's pretty cool. Effectively, they did the double jungle, and they're both level 2, but
Gameplay doesn't get the extra
Velociraptor
potions.
didn't have to TP, yeah.
Yeah, Gameplay doesn't get the extra ones, but also keeps TP.
Yeah, but he also started Flask, so did he really need the extra pots?
This is a
I
need in
think
the
Shen
bottom
will have
lane.
a slight advantage coming back to that lane, but it shouldn't be too much. Yeah, looking towards the bot lane, Mordekaiser doing Mordekaiser thing, shoving in early.
Yeah, it's harder to shove against a Triss though. She can match your push a little better than most of the other ADs.
Definitely.
You see a really early gank top. Yeah,
Velociraptor.
doesn't really blow anything.
Yeah, he should be able to get out of it just fine. He actually runs back towards, looking for a little bit of a trade back.
Yeah, he's got the lane in an awkward position too. He has to wait for it to hit the
pregnancy risk.
turret.
Bit caught out here. Let's use the clone, but
He's
here
up
comes
in
Veigar
two.
from the mid lane.
He's just gonna flash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how he got there actually. Was he trying to do scuttle? I didn't see.
He was coming down for a gank, but now Zyra's in a bit of a tough spot. There's no ranged auto attacks to lock that up though.
Yeah, this is like, it's so awkward for Braum because no one can like range auto to get his stun off. You saw like the Wukong had 3 procs on him, didn't get it popped. Same with Zyra.
Small CS lead in this bottom lane. 7 extra CS due to the Targon stacks, so still not, but the wave is gonna push in, so Tristana should get 3 extra here.
Yeah, it's gonna be about a, what is that? 3 CS lead. It's pretty much even.
Vi is coming around mid. We'll have to see if she's able to make anything happen. Flash is available.
Lands the stun. Misses the bolt breaker though. So Anivia doesn't even have to fly.
Meanwhile,
Some action. Heal popped.
Ignite down on the melee.
Oh my gosh, Dr. Balsi
Ooh, but the
flashes
charge
and
is gonna
dies
come back.
anyway. Oh, that's
for
so
sure.
rough. This was the lane we said needed to snowball and doing the opposite.
Yeah, I feel like Dr. Deepballs, he blew his spell a little bit early. The Ignite came down before it happened. Ooh,
Really good flash
on the lane.
from Molny there. Able to dodge the vault breaker and Lord of Manatee is not really finding the ganks he's looking for. He's gone for 3 already, but none have really worked. Oh, this one might.
Flash Vault Breaker.
Flash vault breaker still can't find the kill.
Killer. There's no ranged auto attacks. He's gonna go low, but he can just get out of range.
Yeah.
Code
Not
Killer
able to
saving his
finish
flash
any of
as
this.
well.
See a TP back to mid lane from Anivia. She's got her tier now. Gonna start building up the stacks, scaling towards that late game. Okay. And we see another TP. Top lane just to get that farm. Make sure the turret doesn't take it.
So, Anivia does have the tier compared to the Chalice of Simba right now. They are actually going to go very aggressive. Anivia leaving her ultimate on, zoning Simba, but he's okay.
Forcing his
Sees the
flash. Oh, the room from Zyra. Forcing the Shen ult out.
Yeah, it's
This is
United.
This is just a brawl. The taunt misses. Flash taunt misses onto Zyra. But they probably are
Braum
going
will
to get
be
him.
up.
Just bite. That's going to be the
No
slowdown.
flash
and
from
the
Molny. That's a
stun.
dead Zyra.
Yep. Good collapse from the cold ass honkies onto mid lane.
Still picked up for Lord of Manatees. So I do look like I believe they will be looking towards Dragon soon, because like I said earlier, that is only just a tier on Anivia. It's a little bit extra damage and fighting power from Simba, so I feel like they're if any time to make the move onto Dragon, it's early game right now. Ooh, but taunt onto Code Killer.
Yep, forcing his flash, but they are spending a ton of time, and this GP is just farming top, getting damage on the turret. He's gonna be a problem. Juicy barrel CS.
Teleport's down as well on the side of 4th stage abortion.
Yep. Overall, the gold is only a 100 gold lead for Cold Ass Honkeys, and that's almost entirely due to the CS in bot and mid.
Only a bit caught out, but Dr. Default is taking a lot of damage.
Yep. So we actually see the same levels. Oh, they just got one more, but it was 7 on, or 6 on the ADC, 4 on the support for both of them. Now Molny is leading them around. Yeah, there's no way they can catch him. But he is getting zoned from the wave, giving Triss solo XP to try and keep up with Mord, I think. The Braum is out of mana, which he's going to be forced to back, and that means Dragon's not really an option right now either.
Yeah, he's gonna stick around though, try and get Mordekaiser a little bit more of the CS. Actually, Rap going a little bit aggressive, get some good damage down. Vi coming in from behind, Code might be in a bit of trouble. That is Assault and Battery, Ignite goes down, not gonna be a kill picked up. Poor Braum.
Yeah, it's a shame they gave it to Braum, but a good kill nonetheless. Yeah. Blue team definitely has, like, they're definitely going for late game with this comp though, so they're probably gonna die a few times early, but hopefully they can keep it close enough to wait for like the Anivia and Tristana to really get going.
It's actually starting to like the composition from Cold Ass Honkeys more, that I see how it works. I mean, the Vi ults the Mordekaiser first target, and then they even have Vigor to follow up too, just in case Vi doesn't have enough damage. It's almost guaranteed to be probably a Tristana Ghost every fight. There's just not much peel coming out from 4th stage abortion to like handle that much damage.
I mean, a lot of it's gonna be on Molny getting his ultimate off and giving Code Killer time to back up and get out of the fight. But you're right, it's gonna be a lot of engage, all focused on Code Killer. Sana or Zyra looking to pick a little bit of a fight with Braum, but not too much damage going back and forth. You do see Vi picking up the Warrior's enchantment now for Stalker's Blade, so.
Yep, definitely going for a more aggressive route. The Mord is going Trinity, by the way, so he's not getting the
Killer. Molny going very low as well, but that's going to be Code Killer going down over to Mordekaiser. Braum ultimate does not hit. Zyra's able to get away.
And
Flash
the
burn,
bot
though.
lane camp coming out huge.
Lord of Manatees, Lord of the bot lane.
Absolutely.
And it's gonna be a Dragon Ghost.
It removes the Tristana Ghost once you take drag, but I think that's worth it.
Probably be a mid turret here. They can easily stop any. Delay their rotation at least from 4th stage abortion.
Vagar did a great job of zoning right there. They're going to be able to get the jump on this turret and possibly be able to take it down. It's exactly what you want to see if you're cheering for the Mordekaiser team. Take Dragon, head straight for the mid turret.
Honky fans.
I don't think he's using the Dragon to its most to the highest efficiency. You should use the Dragon to just zone off their wave clear, like have it attack Anivia, like he just did, but the Dragon falls. Really didn't get much out of it at all, so...
No. I expected them to get a bit more damage down, but I guess Anivia was there. She didn't get zoned too much, so she was able to take the minions out fairly effectively. Fourth stage abortion has a good amount of vision up in the red side jungle of the cold ass honkies, so
yeah.
Doesn't look like they're gonna get too taken by surprise by the Shen clone.
Here's how Simba's Q stacking's going. 66 AP so far, kind of behind to be honest. But
yeah, it's not too good.
yeah, but doing okay. You know? Does have the CDR now.
I swear
should
he
catch
had
up.
a chalice earlier, but it looks like he sold it? I could have sworn he had a chalice.
He had a chalice, yeah.
Maybe he undid it. He's selling it. I don't know.
And he's definitely in lane with it.
Yeah, he was
Weird.
playing with it.
Very strange.
He decided, you know what, I'm going Marilla's now. Sold the chalice. I
Not
don't
the
think
most
that's
effective
optimal
build.
use of gold, but...
But it gets the job done.
GP is pretty good farm though for this stage in the game.
Or the
Really
madness
actually
trying to get
impressed with
some
everyone's farm in this game.
vision.
Everyone's doing
Lord of
pretty well.
Manatee's taking out that pink ward. Gonna catch Project Anivia, gets the egg.
Yeah, they
There's
need
the
to
GP ult though. Pregnancy risk goes in. Shen ult in return.
Ooh, Simba
Pregnancy
stayed
risk
alive.
falls down.
Some kills from
Vi gonna
cold ass
kill.
honkies right now. Just kills all across the map.
That's 3 for nothing. 4 for nothing.
Oh, the
Velociraptor!
get that 8 extra gold as well, because there's a parlay kill. That's value.
I'm only here to push the
Yeah,
push the turret against his team.
GP's got his Trinity already, so this is a huge spike.
Code Killer actually farming quite well in the bottom lane. 5
yeah.
CS.
GP just single-handedly defends the turret.
Yeah, those barrels very good at clearing the minions, so
Yep.
I'm gonna be losing that one.
We'll see
that-
if he's good at the barrels. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
See how
fairly hard to
accurate
play
he
with them.
is. Oh yeah, it takes a while to learn how to use them right.
So that's gonna be 4 kills over to the side of cold ass honkies. So they're looking pretty good. Not really that big of a lead just yet though.
See, Nivea
Ooh.
avoiding the cage, trading about equal damage to Vigar. Oh, Neil gets caught out by Molny here, but okay, they are. It looks like it's gonna be a kill. Shut
Yeah.
down onto Tristana. That's pretty good.
Very important for Baza to be getting these kills.
All right, and you're
His first
seeing
kill
the
game.
the weakness of this all melee team. They can't get turrets. They don't have any turrets yet. And yeah, they have a 4-kill lead, but they're still about even in gold. Just because they can't get these turrets against Anivia.
I definitely think seeing somebody like Grom going for either a Righteous Glory or some sort of movement speed later on in this game just to force those initiations a little better. Very important.
I think that would definitely be a big help. They just tried a ultimate onto Anivia and missed from Braum. But they might get this turret now.
They keep pushing, but that is the assist factory down. Maloney gonna go very low, and he does go over to Lord of Manatees.
Dr. Balls Deep blocking the Zyra passive.
That's gonna be their first turret picked up. I'm surprised the bot lane gave up so early. We haven't really seen Grab bot too much since his turret went down.
Yeah, he's just kind of been collecting the farm. Code Killer gets caught by Vagar Cage. Oh, really good
That's
wall.
gonna be a
but
dead Code Killer.
it seems like blue team's kind of just too afraid to go in. They should have known Vi ult's down. They can probably fight. But, I don't know. Maybe the Trist getting caught out made them not want to go.
Dragon will get started up here. There's a lot of people low for cold ass honkies. We'll have to see if Pregnancy Risk is able to get in there, possibly steal it away. He does not though.
Yeah.
War Dragon is up, but they're all really too low to push with it. I don't know what Rab's taking it over to do. Maybe clear this wave bottom.
The Dragon's global range, like you can control it to go anywhere.
It's not leashed like a normal Horde Ghost.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, you can even recall, still control it. It's pretty funny.
So mid turret falls for the blue team, and yeah, the gold's still even, which I think in fourth stage abortion's mind, they're like, oh, we're so behind, look at the kills, but they should like not be as afraid as they are, I think. And Pregnancy Risk forces a flash out of Shen.
Yeah, it's not over yet. He should be able to get out of the Smolny, not doing a ton of damage right now. He does have the Haunting guys, so she's looking to deal a bit more damage, but
Yeah. He's going a more AP heavy Zyra build. Trying to
think
be
a
like
little
that
more
second.
utility would have helped.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe something like a Zeke's for this Tristana would have been a big help.
But there's a good amount of time left in the game. About a 1k gold lead for the cold ass honkies, but there is going to be a fight up in this top side.
Wukong draws out the Shen ult.
And he's still alive.
Vigar
Oh,
ult
damage.
almost takes out Gangplank.
Maloney gonna go down. Velociraptor gonna go down as well. That's the MC Court doing
Just
work.
a poorly executed dive, but good job capitalizing on it.
Meanwhile, the bot lane, big Rommel. That's gonna be Code Killer down as well.
Yeah, an ace across the map for the cold ass honkies. And that's gotta feel bad if you're fourth stage abortion. Looks like their turtle comp really, they needed to die less early, I think. 5 deaths on Tristana is a lot.
Well, a lot of what happened here was the over-aggression stemming from that top lane. They had 3 members up there trying to dive a turret, and it was unsuccessful. And that left the 2 members in the bot lane completely alone for these big, heavy damage melee champions to come in and take kills onto Anivia and Code Killer. So
I don't know if you saw what just happened, but Gangplank ulted the golems and stole them from Lord of Manatees.
oh my goodness.
So, excellent use of Gangplank ult.
There's gonna be another turret picked up though. So 4 turrets now.
Oh, barrel misses from Gangplank.
Ooh.
Flashes out of the
Velociraptor.
taunt.
Two Trinity forces on the side of Cold Ass Honky. That is a lot of damage spike coming out.
Yeah, for sure. Really, they all just have a lot of damage. Even the Shen base damages are pretty high, and he has a lot of health, so he'll be in the middle of the bed for a long time.
Absolutely. Almost a 5k gold lead. About 22 minutes into this game. Old ass Honkeys looking to take some of these inner turrets, but as we've said before, their siege is not that good. You think?
Project Anivia gets deleted by Vigar.
As I was saying, blown up, but Code Killer taking a lot of damage. That's the assault and battery. He's not going to take the kill.
That was a little too aggressive from Lord of Manatees. As he...
Definitely pregnancy risk, surviving as well.
Will
Now
the mortal
Dr.
finish him?
Defaults.
It does not.
He's a bit too deep. But here comes the Shen ultimate coming through. Mullen, he has to run away, uses the flash. He's gonna get hit by the Braum Q though. 2 auto attacks should do it, but the root is there.
Can he juke the Braum Q? He cannot.
That's gonna be a kill for Dr. Default. Yeah, DMC Court a little late to the fight there.
Lord of Manatees flashed in when under the turret by himself. He's full damage Vi, so he just kind of died. I think he just was like got too hypey and was like, I'm going in.
I was expecting the Mordekaiser ult on the Tristana and not on the Wukong there, but I guess there's just a miscommunication or misplay there by Rab, and the Mordekaiser ult went down on Wukong instead of the Tristana, who was very low health.
Yeah, getting that Trist Ghost is like an instant win in a team fight.
And the rest of the fight just didn't work out so well.
The Righteous Glory, like I was talking about, gonna come in very useful initiating these team fights.
Yeah, maybe he was listening to your advice. I picked it up.
Could have been. 3 minutes in the future.
Yeah. I mean, there's still a chance that they turtle this game out with Anivia against all melees. If they will have a really hard time sieging. And this is a ballsy Baron call from 4th stage abortion.
Yeah.
And it might work.
They timed it very well with the dragon respawning. All of
it's gonna go down
towards that bot side, and the Baron is gonna go over the 4th stage abortion.
They should just run away. They should not fight now. Yeah,
they might
but
be a little cut off here. Project
oh, really good
Anivia
wall.
in a bit of trouble. Ooh, that's the stun coming out from Sin, but it does not land.
Really good runaway as well. They actually used everything perfectly to escape from that, and blew a lot of engage. Both Simba and Dr. Balls Deep flashed in to engage, and they couldn't get any kills. But the Mord Dragon is here in the mid lane. I don't know, it seems like Rab doesn't realize that he doesn't have to have the dragon follow him everywhere.
No, I think it would be good if you went and talked to him after this game.
It dies doing nothing anyway. Poor
We'll
Dragon
send him a link
Ghost.
to the replay.
The 3rd Dragon Ghost, and they didn't get any turrets from it. So we'll see. The problem with Baron is you kind of have to be winning the game to like have it actually help you. Because you can't really push if you're not like in a position to do so.
It really seems like every time 4th stage abortion makes their way out of their base at all, they just decide that they're in charge. You know, they're gonna make these very aggressive plays. And it looks like they might be in a team fight here. Flash from DMC Court. He does not pick up anybody though. That's a code killers.
You see Gangplank coming in from the flank. These barrels could be deadly. Oh my gosh, he misplayed really hard. Wukong engaged though.
Simba does have to use the Zani as he gets picked off. So
yeah,
that's
this
2
is...
for 1.
Anivia's E just hit 666 on the minion as well, which could be a sign. Sign of the end times to come, but yeah, 4th stage abortion using the Baron well actually, and taking some turrets and getting a few kills. And they're actually ahead in gold by being down 10 kills, which is pretty impressive. It's called objective-based gameplay right there.
couple of recalls coming out. They're going to pick up some items. Looks like Tristana.
Yeah,
I'll
she's
pick
at
up
her IEPD. Definitely useful.
Desire's gonna get a pink ward, so maintaining that vision control is going to be very important for fourth stage abortion here. They've already got really good ward coverage, and I think that's what they're doing a little bit better than Cold Ass Honkeys in this game. Cold Ass Honkeys, if you look, they've only got 2 wards on the map currently, and in the inventory they don't have upgraded warding totems, and just 2 charges left on that sight stone.
Yeah,
so.
you'll see on fourth stage abortion, Pregnancy Risk definitely told his team to buy the upgraded yellow trinkets because they have 3 of them. But Cold Ass Honkeys doesn't have a single one, so just the sheer amount of wards is going to be a lot higher for fourth stage abortion. But Molny looking to get caught out, blows his ultimate, and does escape without dying.
Yeah, he should have seen him there. I'm not sure. With all the awards they have out, they don't seem to be using the knowledge as effectively as they could. But that's a lot of damage down on the Simba.
The Anivia scaling is kicking in. Simba has no MR and is being almost one-shotted from near max range of Anivia.
That's the assault and battery down from Lord of Manatees. Velociraptor's gonna go very low. He does go down.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think they're gonna get anything from this kill. That's the thing. Because Lord of Manatee is really low on health and mana. They are gonna take the blue buff for it. So the kill gold plus the blue buff, but I don't know. They really have to start cracking this base at some point, which is gonna be really hard against Anivia. Dragon 1 minute. That would be Cold Ass Honky's 4th dragon. And obviously once they get 4, that's like pressure for 5th dragon. So I think we're gonna see the next fight over that objective for sure. 4th stage abortion probably feeling like they have a chance in the next fight due to how recent events have been going. Is there a fire alarm going off? That's at that's BB. Can't stop it. Oh, Molny misses his ult on everyone. I think he's AFK.
I've been wondering if he's been going AFK.
Yeah. I guess we have to listen to this, but we'll deal with it.
Yeah, we'll just test through it. Dragon has respawned now. It looks like the vision control is going to go over to 4th stage abortion. Cold Ass Honkeys don't have a single ward in the pit.
Yeah, the wall is cutting off the vision.
That's a lot of damage onto 4 members of 4th stage abortion.
This fight is so split up.
Still in the team. He's gonna end up going down as well. Project Anivia is gonna go down as well. Looks like it's just gonna be the cleanup here for Cold Ass Honkeys.
2 for 3 in the end. But the Velociraptor could still get caught. Nah, he's fine. The barrel speed, keeping him safe. Alright, the fire is stopped. But either his house has burned down or he's okay. But
that was hugely misplayed though by 4th stage abortion, all funneling into the pit.
yeah.
All the AoEs coming out from Cold Ass Honky just piled on top of them.
They did get the dragon, so that's a bit of a relief.
Yeah, that would have been the 4th dragon.
The Gangplank needs to start doing his barrels as like a chain to get the longer range and land some on the back line. He's been kind of just putting them down and shooting them rather than like doing 2 in a row so that it hits from long range.
Baron is gonna get started up here though.
Yeah, I don't know. The Mord was bottom, and I think that's the call. Oh, Mord's spot, let's do Baron.
Alright, I'm back.
They'll be able to fight this, but they're not gonna be able to take it.
Gangplank ult zones the team.
Pregnancy risk taking a lot of damage, but that's gonna be the first kill.
Lord of
going over
Manatee is
to
very
Anivia.
squishy in the front line.
Yeah, Lord of Manatee is going very low, but there's Pregnancy risk trying to pick up a kill. Flash is coming out from Simba.
Yeah. Crazy fight. Only one death for Dr. Balls Deep. Good Baron bait, actually.
Was
They
Rav
drew him
just
in.
not there? Just
Rav
started
was
that.
bottom lane, so that's why they started up the Baron. And then, seems like they baited him in well enough to get the one kill, and then back off.
So it did light some bacon on fire.
Oh, that's what happened.
That's what
Ah.
happened. The grease apparently causes a lot of smoke. If you
Yeah,
didn't know.
there's a thing called grease fires. That's
So
what
very
Rav-
dangerous, actually.
Well, I'm all safe, so go. This is not a
Good.
die risk situation.
Oh yeah,
Virus situation.
you never heard that?
The
In,
8-hour microwave.
in TSM's
Oh,
first house,
yes, I
Dyrus left the
remember.
microwave for 8 hours, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Looking at the lanes right now, there's a good amount of lane pressure coming out from 4th stage abortion. They've got the bot lane pushing in. I believe that will actually push back towards.
Yeah,
4th
it'll
stage
start
abortion.
doing it now, 'cause,
So
but they've got a little
little bit of
time
a hard
before that
push.
happens. They're just gonna dance around this Baron.
that's gonna be Lord of Manatees.
Lord of
going
Manatees
right
gets
back
the
on
Shen ult.
Killer gonna go down. He gets smited. The MC port.
Simba dies though, though doing no damage in that fight. So the main ranged carry of Ka is dead right now.
Yeah, Simba's out of the fight as well, though. Looks
Yeah.
like Project Anivia is gonna end up going down. I'm not sure why Velasa left him there. They probably could have fought that a little harder.
Yeah. That was just a hard dive under the Tristana. Paying off.
Velasa Raptor deciding to go back in now.
He is slowed by the Rylai's.
The MC Court, ooh, that's a lot of damage coming out from Rap.
Yeah, the more it hurts.
I think the one thing that's keeping 4th stage abortion in this game, and I said it before, is the vision. You see now all 4 members of the team have that upgraded sight totem. So they're just putting out ridiculous amounts of vision.
Yeah.
They just seem to be getting caught out. Each time they'll be in a position where they can get vi-ulted. I really think they need to pick these fights a little bit better. They have all that vision so they can see where everybody is. Use that vision to, back off, not get in range of her ultimate, and try to pick fights in their favor. After maybe Cold Ass Honkeys starts Baron or they try to dive you.
Yeah, I think this game's kind of weird for Ka, because I honestly think if Tristana doesn't die to the initial Vi, bolt, then they can easily win the fights. But the problem is she has been dying to just Vi ult pretty much. And I would have really liked to see a Bloodthirster rather than the Last Whisper third. Just to stay in these fights a little longer.
Yeah. It made a lot of sense. Dr. Deepball's a little caught out, but however, Mullany gonna go down.
Yeah. Squishy supports against Vigar have a rough time.
Ooh, Velociraptor now caught out. He's gonna take a lot of damage. There's Rap. Gonna be blown up. Lord of Manatee is gonna take that one out. However, Pregnancy Risk is gonna be the next focus. That's a code killer. Ooh, he has the last He's gonna go down as well.
Yep. Looking like a not a
Very
good
scattered
situation for 4th stage abortion here. They're gonna lose Baron. And this Baron.
That's
Okay.
gonna be Pregnancy Risk as well. He doesn't even pick up a kill. Project Anivia running for his life.
A really good stun. Stops the Vault Breaker. He has to dodge this one though. The egg does
maybe
fall.
Yeah, he'll go down.
Flashes
Repping
the origin logo as he dies.
As Cold Ass Honkeys look for this this fourth dragon, Rap's gonna pick
Car
a
Rap
fight
left
here.
alone here.
Ooh, Velociraptor deals a lot of damage
Yeah.
though. We're coming through
TP's
from
him and
Simba.
ults him though.
He's gonna clean that up.
Snygar
more
sitting
kills
at almost 1,000 ability power.
Yeah,
He can just one-shot whoever he wants, pretty much.
that sounds about right. That's gonna be 3 more kills picked up actually for Cold Ass Honkeys, and they're looking very good in this game with about a 4.3k gold lead. Looking to take down second inner turret of the game. Two last whispers on the side of 4th stage abortion here, really trying to get that penetration in with all the armor that Cold Ass Honkeys are building.
Shen has the Dead Man's Randuin's Sunfire. Definitely a lot of armor on him.
Expect Mordecai's to get a dead
Not
man's
building
plate.
that much.
Yeah, it looks like Mord's getting a Dead Man's too, you're right.
Too, yeah. I'm only going for the AP build on the Zyra.
Yeah, even against Vigar, he decides, I need to be killing Vigar. Doesn't matter if he kills me.
I definitely think something would have been better, but meanwhile in the top lane, Lord of Manatees duking it out with Velociraptor. He is going to go down, but now Lord of Manatees might be in a bit of trouble as Pregnancy Risk getting that Cyclone down, dashing forward, but there comes the flash.
Yeah,
The
he
MC port.
doesn't do enough damage really on this Wukong.
Meanwhile in the mid lane, that is a dead Anivia.
Yep, the Vigar gets this catch. Oh my god.
That
Vigar.
is a lot of damage. Their first inhibitor picked up.
Yeah,
the
you
game.
can't really build a late game turtling team comp and leave Vigar up, because he's like, he just does it better than you, pretty much. His
Yeah,
late
he
game
might
is
be able to finish the
absolutely
game out there.
absurd.
They're gonna push on in. Pregnancy Risk gonna do the best he can. Goes right onto Simba. Zanya's has been popped. Teleport
He
coming
is
through
gonna
onto a
fall.
minion. Yep, that's gonna be Pregnancy Risk going down. Gangplank is up. He's gonna come in, do the best he can, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Respawn in 5 seconds for Anivia.
He gets 2 barrels on the whole team, but doesn't matter much. Gonna be a win for the Cold Ass Honkeys here. And we'll see how 4th stage abortion bounces back game 2. But I don't know. Maybe we'll see a different jungle pickup that can match the early pressure that Lord of Manatees likes to put out. Because Wukong's pre-6 ganks are really not the best.
Yeah, damage. Looking at damage dealt, Vagar at 33,000, second only to the Gangplank, which he did 38,000. That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, he was definitely the one trying to do the most damage in that game, but really his team kind of collapsed around him, I guess.
Yeah, he really tried to do the carry, but looking at especially like that mid lane, and it's really hard when you see the AD carry of a team doing the least amount of damage. But Zyra was actually the second most damage on their team. So that's including Anivia. She did build She built damage, but I don't feel like she
Yeah,
should
still the
have dealt the
support,
second
so-
most. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know. Anivia's killing minions more than champions, I guess.
Yeah, part of the problem was whenever anybody would walk up, it would just be instantly like, there's the Vial, and they're dead. They can't do anything.
Yeah, there's a very burst-heavy team from the Cold-Ass Honkeys, so the fights were over before they started, pretty much.
It's going to be game 1 picked up by the Cold Ass Honkeys, so very well played.
We're gonna see if adjustments are made. I'd like to see the Vigar banned out, because, I don't know, that champ's really too strong right now. It offers so much for a team. The zoning control from his stun, ridiculous damage.
Really useful in OLS type situations where your mid laner is able to just play passive, and it doesn't really matter that much if the other mid laner like gains an advantage early on.
Yeah.
Most mids don't know how to capitalize on that. It's kind of like a game. So Ligar just is a really safe pick and always gets huge pretty much every game. Tough to deal with. Like that game when I popped off against you guys.
Yeah, not much I could do that
No,
game.
you're fine. One thing, the small dog, it is called Dr. Balls Deep, not Dr. Deep Balls.
Did I say it the other way?
You said it's Dr. Deep Balls.
Dr. Balls Deep.
Dr.
Okay,
Balls Deep,
I'll
yeah.
remember that. Thank you.
Yeah, so now you know.
Every time though, I mean, you heard me say Lord of Masters.
Lord of Madness or something.
Madness, yeah.
Right.
I think I had a friend named something of Madness. I think that was what was confusing me. But yeah.
Everything else, all good. Yeah, thanks for coming out and casting. So this
No
is your
problem.
first OLS cast game. Really glad to have you on the team now. Looking like we're ready to start here from Ka. Waiting for 4th stage abortion to ready up. Only is BRB pooping.
One thing I did notice last game, there was not one pause, which is impressive for
Really
the OLS.
shocking, honestly. That the record. About to get in here.
Yeah, I don't think the Mordekaiser was the problem that game at all.
Yeah, I don't really think he
Yeah,
was.
no.
I feel like
do
they
much.
could have left that open and still played just fine. I don't think that 4th stage abortion really played around their vision very well. A lot of times they were getting picked off even though they could see exactly what was going on. So
I think it was just the Vi going hard in the paint.
yeah,
All guaranteed
They-
kills on Trist is a problem.
they might want to ban out the Vi.
Yeah, but Lord of Manatees is, he's known for,
A lot of junglers.
yeah, he's
Very
not
versatile
easy
jungler.
to ban out.
Yeah,
He plays Rek'Sai really well.
yeah. And working on the Tom Kench jungle.
Oh yeah, another,
Bench the Kench.
I think it's ridiculous, Tom Kench jungle.
There apparently was a pause
Yep.
at the start of the last game.
Oh, was there?
That is going to be the Vi band out. So Veigar and Vi taking their problems from last game out on this game.
See another V ban here. Come on. Victor. Simba gonna bring it out? I doubt it. Fizz ban coming out against Simba, I guess. Maybe DMC Kurt plays the top Fizz. There's the Olaf. They will pick it up. Probably gonna be on DMC court this game.
And slightly different from last game,
Um,
Nivea banned away this time.
First pick Olaf though, that is I don't know, there's a lot of counterplay to Olaf. So we'll see. Probably shouldn't pick like super immobile champions here.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see what they follow that Olaf
Like-
up with.
I mean, Darius is open, but Olaf's considered a counter to Darius, so we'll see if they feel the same way. But really, like a lot of overpowered champions are up: Gangplank, Darius, Mord. All these Fiora, even all these champs are like banned every game, but none of them are banned here.
That Code Killer might end up going with that Tristana again.
Yeah, he feels there was other factors limiting his performance last game, so he's just gonna run it back.
Gnar picked up though. That's if
That's
it
a good
is an
matchup,
Olaf
I
in the
think.
top lane, that's very good for Gnar.
I think it's okay. Yeah, probably will wind up going even.
Here we go, the repeat of the bot lane.
Yep. Again, we're looking at a very melee style comp, but I mean, the difference with the Olaf, he does have a decent time getting in there. Depending on who he's replacing, I feel like Olaf might be a little stronger just because that AoE is slow.
Yeah. I'm just surprised at the lack of like Darius being picked. I don't think he's banned in either game.
Well, we found the Darius counter the other day. Boss picked Jace into Darius top.
Did he do well?
He did really well. So it was a
Okay.
pretty even matchup too. So maybe people are kind of, worried about picking the Darius now. Not sure
I don't know.
Not sure if that's exactly it, but
We saw a lot of Fiora against Darius at Worlds today. Considered a good matchup.
oh, well, I
for
heard from
Fiora.
Khalif that that's a horrible matchup for Fiora, and he's the master of Darius. So I guess I'm just wrong about that.
Yeah, apparently Smeb disagrees, as he played Fiora in 4 consecutive games.
Yeah, I leaning towards the Fiora on that matchup, but whatever.
Yeah, we haven't seen Fiora picked either, but that's gonna be the R and Rek'Sai locked in. So like you said, you ban away the Vi. He's really good at Rek'Sai, so he's gonna pick that one up.
Simba gonna be rolling on the Ahri this game. A little bit more of a catch champion. Really good matchup against Victor in the mid lane too. Able to catch out the Victor. The ult is very useful against all the skill shots. The dodge into Death Ray. Very useful in that matchup.
The Jarvan though is an interesting pickup. We don't see him a whole lot in the jungle. In fact, when they changed his banner, I believe, he was only played temporarily after that in the jungle, and then he really kind of faded because he was just kind of a comfort pick for people in the jungle. And I haven't seen him too much, so that's very interesting to me.
The Narvin.
Yeah, that's
The
the
Narvin,
old
yeah.
school.
The Narvin combo. Bringing it out. Still works in OLS, I'll tell you that.
Anything works in OLS. Arrow went like legendary as 80 carry bard. in
Against my
OLS.
team. That's not
Yeah.
much of an accomplishment, to be honest. Last split. Yeah, the Dawn squad was not exactly.
Oh, you were the Dong squad. yeah.
I wasn't the captain, but I was.
You didn't win
I was
any
on it.
games,
We won 0
unfortunately.
games. Yeah, we played against the other 0-win team and we lost.
That's impressive.
It was really good. We played them in Dota too, and we lost in Dota also. We were supposed to play Counter Strike, but then everyone just gave up because we couldn't. We knew we couldn't win that either.
Molny is playing Lux support, which kind of interesting.
Ghost on the Victor too.
We're gonna probably see a Medjai's on Molny, even no matter what his score is at the point in game.
Excited.
Yeah, he seems to like those high damage dealing supports. Not my favorite. I like the ones with a little bit more utility and usefulness.
What do you think?
But
He used to have a signature Janna build. It was he would never get Sightstone, and he would go double stack items into static shiv. What would you think about that?
The Shai's Soto Static Shiv.
Yeah, he did that in ranked.
what?
That was his Janna build.
No. No,
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I'd say it's optimal.
Optimal. That's how you play Janna. Baza Code Killer once again running the Tristana in the bottom lane. We'll see Rab and Dr. Balls Deep repeating their own bot lane. It seemed to work pretty well for them, you know, pretty reliable. Sure, Rab maybe took a little bit too much poke early on, but worked out for them okay. They got some drags. Didn't get much out of the dragons, but it still worked. You know, they applied pressure with the Mordekaiser pick. Lord of Manatee's on the Rex side. This is the big pick this game. You know, will he go off as hard as he did on Vi? Can he get into that backline? Can he get
I've
to the
seen him
Tristana?
have some crazy Rek'Sai games, so we could see it happen.
Can he get to the Tristana, though? I mean, without the guaranteed point and click, it's much harder to get to Trist. You have to... Going through a tunnel is not as easy.
Yeah, but I mean, even so, the peel is worse than it was last game, in my opinion. I mean, Molny decided to go for a champion with only one snare this time and nothing else to peel.
I think
So-
where Neil shines, he's really good at getting like a ton of ganks early, like, and then that snowballs game's crazy out of control that it doesn't matter how like well they team fight. That's like what Lord of Manatees excels at, is the early game pressure.
Interested in how this mid lane matchup will go. I play a lot of Victor and pretty familiar with this. I think that the Victor versus Ahri is really miserable for the Victor. It's really tough to... Sure, early laning before the ult comes out, it's pretty okay. You can just push in and like auto the wave, but Ahri just has so much potential to really facilitate a gank against Victor. And until you get that upgraded Hex Core, the second upgrade with the Q, you have so little mobility. And Ahri really punishes that a lot. I like the Ghost pickup here. Maybe a heal or a barrier would have been a little bit better, but we'll see how the mid lane goes.
Yeah, but one thing to note is that fourth stage abortion doesn't actually have any ignite, so I think there's going to be a lot of early game aggression. I mean, already looking at the team comp, like with the Rek'Sai, there's going to be a lot of aggression, but with the aggressive summoner spells, that's going to be extra early kill pressure.
On the mid.
Yes.
Yeah, for Honkeys. Then in the top lane we have Olaf against Gnar. Not really familiar with this matchup. Don't really play much Olaf. Not really a Gnar fan either. So Zelkor, I defer to you on this one.
I think the Olaf can win if he's really good at Olaf, like, and he plays aggressive. But from last game, he was playing Shen, and he wasn't very aggressive, so we'll see how it goes.
I think they banned the Olaf last game.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder if that's just in his match history a lot, and
He's
that's
not
what's going on.
like mastery on Olaf or whatever.
True.
So.
You know, thinking about Janna builds, it got me thinking, because one of my favorite Janna builds is actually going from Magi's into Ardent Sensor. And I think that could actually be very useful on Lux as well, providing, I believe, does she provide the shield to two other people or just one other person in addition to herself?
It's everyone it hits. It's like a
Everybody,
skill
yeah.
shot in a line.
So the Ardent Sensor would apply extra attack speed to everybody that it hits. So I think, you know, if she does want to go with that high damage, a Magi's into Ardent Sensor could be very, very strong coming out.
I always thought of that on like Alistar, because his heal heals everyone.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
AoE. But
I
usually
think
you
that
need
got nerfed,
tank
though. No,
items.
the Ardent Sensor doesn't give it to multiple people anymore. I think it just gives it to one.
Really?
Okay.
I think that's what the nerf was.
I thought that
I
was
can't
just
remember.
the Zeke's thing.
I feel like they would never nerf that item because no one bought it. But
I don't know, they changed around Point Runner
To
on
summoners
Raptor
maybe that's
Cloak.
just how it always worked. It
Literally
only worked on one
Did
person.
nothing. On allied champions. No, it's any allied champion.
Okay. I do remember there was some sort of nerf onto that for Alistar. Because that was the big thing. Oh, you know what? It was Thresh.
Oh,
'cause
it
Thresh
used
would
to
throw
apply
out his
to
lantern.
not just champions. It used to apply to minions too.
That's what it is. Okay.
That's a weird
Yeah.
change.
Thresh got it was an inherent nerf because Thresh got his lantern changed, so it targeted only one person.
And also, the attack speed buff got reduced from 30% to 15 in that same change. It was also when they added the on-hit damage, the 30 on-hit magic damage, which is pretty useful,
Right.
but still kind of surprising that they would do that change on an item that wasn't.
Yeah, I see Janna. The Jannas at Worlds, the like few that there've been, they've gone Ardent Sensor, I'm pretty sure.
Well, to see though, typical start down in the bot lane. Gonna have those two Targons or Relic Shields starting out. So I remember when that was a big thing.
Molony takes a step forward, lands the double snare though. So they win that level 1 trade.
Yeah, and they're gonna actually force them not to do the camp.
Yeah. Good stuff from Molny. Molny and Baza Code Killer. So we do see just the hard push from Ward. They just run up to the lane, hit all the minions, use their Targons.
So for those in the chat curious, we do have a guest caster today, the Small Dog, coming in from Virginia. He's going to be casting OLS next couple weeks of the rest of the season. Really interested in casting, so happy to have him on the team. Just for those of you curious about the new voice on the cast.
Very excited to be here. Some good games so far.
Rab taking a lot of damage in this bottom lane. Already really low. I mean, gonna be able to heal up just thanks to the W from Mordekaiser and the pots that he's running because he went Relic Shield, but definitely a lot of poke that shouldn't have happened.
Now, Lux consistently going to be throwing out that damage, also with a fairly long auto attack range. Going to be able to proc her passive fairly well, but here's Pregnancy Risk coming towards the top side. The MC Court stunned up. He's going to go very low. Does not flash. He doesn't have flash, and he's going to go down for first blood. Meanwhile, in the bot lane and in the mid lane, Project Anivia is going to get ganked. Ooh,
The charm
does
lands.
land.
They clean up the kill. Really good charm there.
So kill traded back almost instantly. I should be able to push that into the turret, but Jarvan is there to soak up some of the experience, so he'll actually come out of that with a bit of an experience lead over Lord of Manatees. Looks like there is going to be a gank bot. Lord of Manatees. Only ignite early again from Dr. Balls Deep, so...
Yeah, summoner spell burned for not much really.
Yeah, Mullany a bit caught out again. Lord of Madness coming up, but here is Pregnancy Risk. Pregnancy Risk under 400 health though, and that's going to be Mullany going down. Ooh. Victor coming across. Nothing's going to really happen though. Victor actually has to run now. Flash from Simba not making it over the wall, but that's going to be another kill picked up for cold ass Honkeys. Very well played.
I just think they're just overextending, it seems like. And it's being really punished by Lord of Manatees on the Rek'Sai.
Oh, did I say madness again? Sorry.
No, you got it right that time. Wow, the
Nah, you
minion
did say
kill.
madness one
Oh.
time. at least.
Oh, okay. It's fine. DMC Core picks up the Gnar with a minion kill. Wow. Nice Q, nice controlled play from DMC Core in the top lane. Does get level 6 before the Gnar. But Gnar will TP back to lane here.
Yeah, Victor in that mid lane already 2 deaths. Not looking so hot, but he's staying fairly even in CS right now.
Did pick up an Aether Wisp early on. Not sure if that's what you want.
Yeah, I don't think that's
here.
optimal.
That's definitely not what you want.
Very indicative of an early Bloons Echo. I'm not a huge fan of, but Molony very caught out now. Not sure why he was so deep. He only got 1 ward down. Guess he was trying to gank? Ooh,
Oh, really good
support.
Olaf ult blocking the Gnar there.
He might be in a bit of trouble. He is able to get out though. Ooh, that was a close house. I don't know if it would have been quite enough to kill him, but he's sticking around playing with fire here.
Let's have TP up, Ken just back and TP back to lane. He's gonna miss his XP from the wave, but fair trade considering the jungler spent so much time up here.
Now a dive onto Baza Code Killer.
He's
gonna use
looking.
his heal. All needs their support, so. Meanwhile, DMC going very low. He has to go back. Use that teleport, but that's probably going to be the first turret picked up down in the bot lane. They've got an extra wave. Well, they are losing the wave, so we'll have to see how much damage they can get down onto it. I'm just going to get the turret in the top lane, so first one there for 4th stage abortion. Fourth stage is looking towards this dragon, but they're going to be a bit caught out. Molony, again, going to go very low. Lord of Manatee is going to pick that one up. Now onto the Victor. He does have to pop Ghost, but there's the Ignite. Gonna dodge the Winter's Bite, so he's going to get out safe.
Yeah, this is a. Molnar does this a lot, where he tries to like gank and then he just dies repeatedly. Winds up like 0 and 100. But hopefully he can turn it around so we see a closer game, but looking very much in the favor of Ka.
He died there and gave up a lot of dragon pressure, so that's going to be the first dragon going over to Cold Ass Honkeys. We'll see if they can get this turret down in the bot lane. Nobody's currently around, but Kana's heading that way.
Olaf is so slow.
Yeah, he has no boots. Yeah, no boots, so Gnar just chases him down and cleans up a kill. Pretty much for free.
Yep, and there's the dragon zoning.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to use the dragon, to zone, and then you take the turret. A lot of
I think
people
he may have
make
been
the
listening.
mistake of hitting it with the turret. Or hitting the turret with dragon, I mean.
Old Ass Honkeys is looking at a 1.3k gold lead. About 10 minutes into the game here. They're doing a bit better with vision this time. As I say, Project Anivia taking a lot of damage. Ganked, now pregnancy risk in a bit of trouble, and there's Lord of Manatees just taking him out, knock up. Gonna cancel the jump from Gnar.
Might be able to turn Mega here before he dies.
Yeah, Velociraptor gonna be able to
really
take one
great
out. It's
Gnar
gonna
play.
take 2. Rather, that's gonna go over to Victor.
and they're not really down any gold anymore. Big
They
shutdown
really
gold.
underestimated that Gnar ultimate.
Yeah, didn't respect the Gnar bar, and they paid for it.
Ooh, already missing the charm. Gonna get hunted down here a little bit. There is Tristana. How's a code killer gonna be able to pick up that kill? Rather, he goes over to Victor again, but here comes Dr. Balls Deep trying to get the kill. He does pick it up, and he jumps over, trying to get to safety, under 100 health, but he's gonna survive. Now another kill picked up by Rab. Code Killer and Pregnancy Risk have to run away. Pregnancy Risk died at the beginning of the fight, and he still made it back towards the end.
Yeah, that was a pretty long fight. I don't know. I don't know who came out worse. I think fourth stage abortion. They're down in gold now, so definitely not in favor of them.
Might have a little bit of a push onto the turret here. However, here comes Rek'Sai from the backside. DMC Court not gonna land a slow, but there's the knockback from Baza. He's gonna go down though. Are you gonna be the one to pick that kill up? MC Court trying to run away. He does get slowed by the Gnar. Velociraptor trying his best to track down the kill. Don't think he's gonna be able to do it. What do you guys think fourth stage is going to have to do? Because they're losing turret pressure in this bot lane, and they're not getting anything mid right now. What do you think they're going to have to do? Well, they are going to possibly take that turret down.
Really unsafe for Baza Code. I think the only way they win the game... I don't even know, but...
Gnar.
Yeah, I
Marvin
guess
combo.
it's gonna have to be a crazy Wombo team fight. Which, it's pretty hard to get that off.
If Gnar gets enough
Waiting
tank
around
items, they have a little bit of
objectives.
flexibility in that.
Oh,
Pulling off that
Molly.
combo, but... Wow, Molly way too deep here.
He didn't care. He was going to get that ward no matter what.
That's the Molny death, the dying to
30
kill a ward
gold,
in the
is
enemy
it worth
jungle.
it? I mean, I don't know how much he gave to them, so...
Yeah, there's
He
actually a
was worth
chance.
about 500. I don't know. It looks like 500 to me because 300 went to the one that killed, and then 100.
He wouldn't be worth 300 to the one who killed him, because he had 4 deaths already. Actually, well,
Yeah.
no, there's 3 resets off of assists. So it should have been, like, 250 or something. Off that death. Something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, assists, like, don't reset completely
Right.
your kill, but they like...
CS
subtract
actually
one.
resets it too.
Really?
Yeah, slowly.
Wow.
I think every 100 CS brings you back like 1 death or something.
Is that
But it's
because of
like-
the Singe thing? Proxy Singe?
Yeah, because of proxy.
Only being very aggressive, gonna get knocked up by Lord of Manatees. Lord of Manatees taking a bit of...
The Victor gets a huge ulti there. They needed to kill Project Nibia earlier on in that fight. Plenty risk. Will he get out here? Not. Probably not. Cataclysm goes down, blocking Lord of Manatees in there. DMC Court dueling the Gnar in the top lane at the same time.
Ooh, Velociraptor gonna end up going down. Oh, he's very close to taking out Lord of Manatees.
Victor and Tristana are rotating up here. I wonder if they can get a catch on DMC Court and Lord of Manatees. Both very low. DMC Court getting really greedy here. This could be a Victor or Trist kill on the Olaf.
Lord of Manatees is gonna fall.
Yeah, Baza gonna pick one up. Let's see. It looks like the team has abandoned him slightly. Now Simba gonna go in on the Code Killer. Code Killer going very low. The Ignite is down, but I don't think it's gonna be quite enough. But the bomb going off, giving the Code Killer the kill.
There's a dragon though for Cold Ass Honkeys in the bottom lane. I wonder if they're going to keep split pushing here. Taking these waves, pushing it into the inhibitor turret. getting a lot of advantage in XP and gold by just pushing these waves into turrets over and over again.
Yeah, I think this is what they needed to do a bit more of last game. Really, if you can't siege very well in a turret, just split push and push those turrets down. Time after time, you see the rest of Push Stage going to other lanes. So, very easy to pick things up. Easy to pick turrets up when nobody's in that lane. Two black cleavers coming out from Cold Ass Honkeys. I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
I don't know. I think just the stats on the item are like really good on both Olaf and Rek'Sai.
Okay.
And they're probably not going to be like hitting the same
Yeah,
targets.
overstacking is unlikely to happen, I think, here. Neither one has like a lot of innate attack speed. I mean, I guess a Rek'Sai has
Right.
the attack reset type thing, whatever it's called.
Well, her ult gives her attack speed passively.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it just gives her like a certain percent depending on her.
Ooh, Molly.
Oh, there's the third hit.
073 Molny not looking like he's having a very good game.
Still got the Medjais. He's at 2 stacks.
I don't think that's quite value point there.
No Sightstone yet either.
Definitely not helping out their vision game. There's the flash.
Ballsy goes in. Simba misses the charm. That's really important for them here. There's the Narv and
Ooh, final spark going across. Gonna take the Nard down. Actually, that was Mordekaiser taking that one out. Crab looking for a bit more.
as the Trinity Force finished on Mord.
That was definitely a very aggressive dive. They didn't even take that inner turret down first before they were diving the Nexus, or not the Nexus, the inhibitor tower. But there's the re-engage from Lord of Manatees. That's going to be 2 kills picked up for the Mordekaiser. Manatees goes down for the cause, but they should be able to get a turret off this. Ooh, no, the TP coming out from Velociraptor.
They don't know. Comes the flank.
Oh, he's coming through. Doctor falls deep, gonna go down. That's gonna be Simba being picked up as well, and they might have a counter push on their hands.
Yeah, good play to make the best of that situation.
Oh! Baza Code Killer missing the jump. Lord of Manatee is gonna take him down. Oh my goodness. That was a bit of a misplay.
Yeah. Pretty...
The short jump.
yeah. Not the,
Whoa,
Not the best
DMC court going in on the Victor. Pops the ghost on the Victor.
He's throwing his axe so short.
Still has only a level 1 hex core upgrade
Did you
on
guys-
this Victor right now.
Did you guys see the axe? He was
yeah, he
throwing it
was
short.
definitely not doing it at max range. Could have probably hit the slow there on Victor.
Probably wasn't accounting for the ghost move speed. Or the Luden's Echo, also. The only time Luden's Echo will be useful this game for the Victor.
Velociraptor looking to pick a fight with Lord of Manatees, but we've seen him blow some people up recently. Oni is here to support him though.
Misses the shield.
and the snare.
That was an interesting snare. He had vision of the Rek'Sai and still threw it quite off the target.
Yeah, but meanwhile mid lane, Doctor balls deep, gonna cancel the flag and drag, but there's Simba almost getting caught inside the Cataclysm. I'm able to get out. I'm not really sure what 4th stage of Worsham has to do to get back in this. Like you guys said, getting the Gnar Jarvan combo, but they can't do that if Jarvan is constantly dying. 0-3-4.
Yeah, he hasn't had much of an impact. I don't know. There's
He's
not much
picked off in his
Jarvan
own
can do
jungle.
against, like, Ahri. He really can't lock her down. And if you lock Mord down, he'll just kill you.
I think a lot of it has to do with not having the correct vision. I mean, he was just trying to take his blue buff in his own jungle, getting completely picked off. Not having the vision and not really respecting the people missing from lanes.
Yeah. I mean, the lack of a sight stone is, not helping the cause for vision.
Oh. Molony's skill shot accuracy has not been the best this game.
A little bit of that reverse channeling the Sea Lark. Reverse Honkeys. I wonder how we'll see
And there's no
that
way
in
he's
office.
drunk because he has work tomorrow. So. It's not Molony's best game. Actually, it is Molnar. He might be drunk before work, for all I know.
Siege is gonna go down onto this bottom inhibitor turret. 2 members gonna get locked up. Old ass Honky's gonna have to back up a little bit. Respect the Mega Gnar.
We got Evan in the chat saying, to be honest, I'd rather have a ward than Molnar. Which is actually because Molnar's not providing his team any wards, really. But
Oh, 160-second ward.
yeah. Actually, I
For
think when you hit level
2
9,
minutes.
it goes
Yeah,
up
no,
to
it's level
2
yeah, no,
minutes.
it's level 9.
Oh yeah,
He's-
you're right.
He's debatably level 9. He actually just recently hit it.
He just recently hit level 9. Mage Eyes. Currently no stacks on it, unfortunately.
It can go, I didn't know it could go to 0.
Apparently it rounds down. But pregnancy risk now caught out. He has to use the flag and drag to get away. But Project Anivia gonna go down. Simba gonna be the one to pick that one up. Now pregnancy risk put himself back at risk for pregnancy once again. Lord of Madness.
Almost
Knock
gets
him up.
impregnated. Impregnated by Lord of Majesty.
Oh, that charm!
Oh, the
The
third.
legendary Mord.
That was a huge charm.
Yeah, that was really good. Interrupting the Gnar jump.
And this is going to be 2 inhibitors, I think.
Might not have been on
What else
purpose, but he'll tell everyone it was. He predicted it.
To be that open inhib bottom and this inhibitor mid.
Right into the wall. That's not a lot. What a lot of people do when they're trying to catch people.
Yeah. And we have the surrender show up.
Yeah, so Cold Ass Honky gonna pick up the 2nd game of the night. So congratulations to them.
Yeah, they're undefeated still, I think.
God, going 2-0. Well, have they 2-0'd every week?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Not another split where they take the championship, please.
Now they'll fall apart in the playoffs.
As usual. The curse of the bye, will it return?
Yeah, Gnar did a lot of damage to champions, and again the Tristana not doing so much. Only at 8, almost about 8,000. Whereas only almost did that much at 65,000 or 6,500. So
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. That game was like all Molnar, just like or Molny.
I mean, after
He's
dying 10
essentially
times,
trolling at that point. He sold Medjai's at the end and just has the boots and the Frostfangs. I guess he was embarrassed of how little stacks he had. But
Yeah, I don't know. Better luck next time.
we'll see if eventually anyone can beat Ka. Probably not, but At least until the playoffs, I think.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
don't think their division is
Yeah, their division's kind of
very not very
weak.
difficult. Four-stage abortion is the highest average elo in their division. COD did 9/11 is pretty possible.
They just 2-0'd them though.
They just
last
2-0'd
week.
COD? Really? Wow. They had 7 points
Oh wait,
before then.
no, they never did. They
I don't
never
think
did.
they've played each other yet.
Yeah, that's
It
gonna be
is-
the other.
Impossible to take these team names
That's
seriously.
Ka versus Ka did 9/11. Who will take it in?
Who will win? And Ed is greater than Tiffany. I don't think they've played that team either. I think that team's definitely possible. Could take out Cold Ice Honkeys. At least one game. Take the one game off. Beamer can single-handedly carry on like the Vlad or the Annie.
Good games.
Yeah, good games. Probably gonna be
Congratulations to Cold Ice Honkeys. Thank you everybody for watching. GG will play to both teams. Good luck to four-stage abortion going forward. And yeah, do you guys want to say anything before I cut off the stream?
Yeah,
Nope.
If you guys want to follow me, you can find me at twitch.tv/thesmalldog. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for having me.
You do a lot of casting in your free time, right? So if anybody likes
Yeah.
watching competitive games, check out the Small Dog. Thank you for joining us, and Zelkor, also thank you for helping with the cast. Hope everybody enjoyed it.